What the? Is that Diamond Kobe Bryant? Oh my goodness, this guy has Magic, he has Kobe, he has Michael, he has Horace, and he has Jerry Lucas? This guy must know something. He must know a little bit more than the average 2K gamer because he has a Diamond Kobe Bryant. So obviously he's active on YouTube or social media, Twitter, something. This guy, he may pose a challenge. Kobe is a 97 at 35? I gotta play this one smart. And I have a little history, quick points. I have a little history when it comes to that Diamond Kobe Bryant because I switched my day off from work because I wanted to get that code. They said they had about 250 or 400, some random arbitrary number. And I waited till 6 o'clock, hit refresh like 80,000 billion times. And then when it popped up, type in Mamba Returns, I typed it in. I typed it in caps lock and everything. And you know what I got? Nothing. It said they were sold out. It was not sold out. They said that they ran out already. And I was so mad because other people were bragging about how they typed it in. So I know Kuda said that he took 11 seconds or something like that. I know it took me like 4 seconds, so I don't understand how that worked. And I tried to do it on the Xbox, which had less people at the time, so great defense. We're not letting him get the ball. You can have Diamond Kobe Bryant. That doesn't mean you can use him. Not as long as I got my defenders on the court. But when I tried to get him, I couldn't get him. They said that he was sold out already, and I was just upset. I was frustrated. I was pissed off. I was mad. And that's why I really didn't try to go for Diamond Durant. I was like, I'm not going to fall for the same thing twice. And especially since Ronnie, you know, I found out later on that he ended up trolling everybody after the codes got leaked. Like, he gave out a code for a Diamond Durant that only had a 1 out of 1, and he already had it. So that was kind of messed up on his part. And Diamond players really aren't all that great. The only difference really is the 5 signature skills. People were comparing Diamond Durant to Sapphire Durant. I see no difference. The important main stats don't really change. So if you don't have 5 signature skills, then it doesn't really matter. But I've only come across a few Sapphire and Diamond players that weren't given to you by making it to the higher seeds. And this is one of them. This was actually, I think, the first one. The second one was well, you guys will see soon. But the guy, some of these guys, I've been thinking this before, back in 2K13, when you would see these kids online or the young commentators, the ones who don't even understand how to pronounce the guys' names or whatever. That looked like a play just now. Got through at the backboard, it went past the guy, but Scotty got it, you know how it ended. But these young guys, they would be on YouTube saying, oh man, oh, I want a legend. I want a legend. And then they get somebody like Dwight. No, I don't want Dwight. I want Terry Cummings. Or they pronounce the name wrong or something like that. And it's just, I got confused. It's like they wanted people who they didn't even know who they were. They just wanted to know if they were special. 360 alley-oop. You know I gotta keep it fancy. But yeah, and then there's people like this guy who gets the great players. You know, spends his money. You know, hops on Twitter. You know, maybe he saves up his allowance. I don't know what he does. But I do know his lack of defense got him posterized nasty by Scottie Pippen. Ooh. But then when he gets the players, he doesn't know how to use them because he doesn't understand the people. Anybody who spams threes with Jordan, first off, doesn't really understand Jordan. They know he's the greatest, but they don't know why he's the greatest because he never really was a good three-point shooter. The game makes him, better than he is, but that's a whole nother topic for a video I've probably already discussed. And this guy especially didn't know what he was doing because he was spamming threes with Kobe and Magic. Now, Magic got better at the end of his career, but this ain't that Magic. And same thing with Kobe. Kobe was an okay three-point shooter, but he wasn't a knockdown like the way this guy was using him. This guy was shooting threes with him like he was using Reggie Miller or something. I don't understand. It's just disappointing because we didn't get to see what greatness could have came out of a 97 rated player. Now, I'm not gonna lie, some of it was my defense, as you guys can see there. I was ripping him a lot. I clogged the lane, I closed out quickly, and I pressured the shooters. So even though the score is a lot closer than it should be, that's just only because his threes were going in. Some of them were ridiculous, but like right there, Julius Erving has a 64 rating in threes, but he knocked down a couple in this game. I sagged off on him on purpose. I didn't expect him to go like 2 for 3. It doesn't make sense. But that's what happens. Even if it's on the higher seeds, they still give you that all-star pro type shot effectiveness. And look at Afro Dr. J coming in playing that defense. Dr. J plays some great defense to me. If his three-pointer was at least a 70, he'd probably be a starter for me. But just now, he had 2 guys wide open for 3. I don't understand why the points of emphasis haven't keyed in on it, since that's what he's been doing. And he gets the ball and instantly just starts going backwards. I thought I got there, jumped in time with Joakim Noah, just splashes another one. Now he's only down by 3. I hate feeling like that, because I keep thinking about, just now I could have been up 56 to 55, but you know, I'm not really worried. I had a good first half. I'm only gonna learn how he plays even more in the second and third. And when he's taking bad shots like that, contested over 2 guys, I can have moments like this come up. Penny, what else can I say? If there was ever a player to put highlight reel on, it is that guy. He catches them between the legs, not between the legs. He catches them under the legs. He catches them in 360 situations, multiple. Like, it's either him or Larry. I don't know who's more excited. Maybe Gerald Green, but those are players who deserve highlight reel in this game, because they have some sick dunk packages. And Magic has to pay attention, because I'll take the cookies right out your hands. I'll eat them right in front of your face. Don't make a difference. This embarrassment only cost a penny. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point right now. But he finally did something with Kobe. He hit a 3, you know, because Diamond Kobe is probably the actual Diamond player that matters, because his stats are just so much higher. A +3 overall. Like, his 3-point shooting is an 84. You know what I could have did with an 84 rated 3-point shot on the Kobe I had back in current gen? And Dr. J, once again, we're playing such great defense. Either we're picking them off or we're intercepting the ball. We're going for risk out here. And I could have had another one just now. I don't know how I didn't get it. And he just now should have just taken a shot with Jordan. For once, he was wide open, didn't take it. Shaq just comes by, blocks it. Gets the ball out to Magic. Magic misses it. We close out on him. Jerry Lucas obviously not going to grab that rebound. And then Shaq, he puts on a little finesse with the pump fake, the up and under step through. So we're feeling good right now. We're up by 13. That's a pretty healthy, nice sizable lead. And come on, ref! Where's the foul at? This guy almost broke he landed on me. He almost broke my back, ref. I know y'all want to see close games, but y'all can't blow obvious calls like that. And he's going for a 3/4 court charge. That never works, but somehow the game let him just rip me just now. I got it back, luckily. Even though it didn't make sense the last 2 possessions. Magic is not getting called by the refs out here in Orlando. And you know Kevin Love was going to knock that down. You can't miss a shot after receiving a great no-look pass like that. You just can't. It's part of the rules. And Kobe is showing that killer instinct. He does not want to lose this game. He grabbed that rebound inside a very tough position and put it back over 2 people. Now he's going for a steal and he's going for a charge at the same time. And now he's jumping on the pump fake. He's just making all types of mistakes. He doesn't know what he's doing right now. Up by 15, just on the 5 to go, and right on schedule, he makes another bad pass. Now I could go whoever I wanted, so I decided to give it to my Kobe Bryant, the gold version. My Kobe versus your Kobe. We're gonna go Kobe on Kobe. And as long as you continue to miss free throws, it's gonna be very hard for you to get back into this game. As the doctor operates in traffic on the fast break. Dr. J, 7 for 8. Penny Hardaway, I believe he's still 6 for 6, no 6 for 7. They're just having great games. We're not missing shots. We actually ended up shooting we ended up shooting 72% for the whole game. Listen to that number, 72%. And that's including the shots that 2K makes you miss during that momentum system that I've been going on about for the longest time. And I don't care what anybody says, this is a real thing. I've seen games before where they end up close and you were blowing them out by a lot. And I've seen games before they just couldn't come back. And I'm just thinking, how is it possible that for the first 3 quarters I can normally shoot about 60 something to 70 something percent, right? And then in the 4th quarter, all of a sudden they're like 9 out of 10, and my team goes, we shoot like 50% or 45%. It's like something just completely off from the first 18 minutes. Nobody gets that bad all of a sudden. Nobody gets 9 turnovers inside of a single quarter when you had like 9 for the whole game. And they just don't get worse as you understand people better. Now you can say he's learning my play style, but if your offense doesn't change, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like Jordan taking a 3 from 25 feet out while he's tired. It just doesn't make sense. Jerry West gets some action inside this game because we know we're winning by a bunch, and I decided to throw the alley-oop to Larry Johnson because I like to style on them. But with that, we're gonna win this game by 15 points. Jordan, Sapphire Kobe, Dr. J, it wasn't enough to keep him in the game. Scottie Pippen and a very well-balanced defensive effort. They actually shot about 15% for the game. That's pretty good for my team. And look at the box score. Jordan, 16 points. Kobe, 11 points. Jordan had more field goal attempts than points. That's how good of defense we were doing, and that's how bad he was playing on offense when it came to the 3-point shot. Some people just don't deserve these players.